Sometimes all it takes is a change of scenery. A new city, a new coach, a new system, and suddenly a player who is mid becomes a straight up monster. Today, we're looking at NBA players who got traded and instantly turned into beasts. From forgotten bench guys to all-stars, these are the guys that proved everybody wrong and made their ex-teams look real dumb. Let's start with the big shot himself, Chauncey Billups. Before Detroit, Chauncey was bouncing around the league like a pinball. Celtics, Raptors, Nuggets, Timberwolves, man was living out of a suitcase. But in 2002, the Pistons took a chance on him, and boom, just like that, he went from NBA journeyman to Finals MVP. He led the Pistons to a championship in 2004, took down a prime Shaq and Kobe Lakers team, and became the floor general that Detroit had been missing for years. Moral of the story, sometimes all a player needs is stability, and a team that believes in him. Next up, Jimmy Buckets. The Bulls thought they were selling high. Minnesota didn't want his attitude. Philly gave up after 1 year. Then Jimmy said, cool, I'll just go to Miami and cook. And oh boy did he cook. He turned into the heart and soul of the Heat, led them to 2 NBA Finals appearances, and became the definition of Heat culture. Dog mentality, elite defense, clutch scoring. Sometimes a trade doesn't just change your stats, it changes your legacy. Let's see if he'll do it all again in Golden State. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated trade upgrades in recent memory, Mikal Bridges. Dude went from a 3-and-D role player in Phoenix to the #1 option in Brooklyn overnight. And what did he do? Dropped 26 points per game like it was nothing, took on the other team's best player and gave them buckets. Turns out when you let a role player spread his wings, he might just fly. When the Rockets traded Kyle Lowry in 2012, they probably thought it was no big deal. Well, Canada had other plans. Lowry joined the Raptors and became the face of the franchise. 6-time All-Star, NBA champion, all-time leader in almost every stat that matters in Toronto. The dude went from backup point guard to certified legend. Toronto loves him so much they literally gave him a statue while he's still playing. Jerami Grant was a solid role player in Denver. Defense, dunks, hustle. Then he got traded to Detroit and started dropping 20 a game. He wanted more responsibility, and Detroit gave him the green light. He proved he wasn't just a glue guy. He was a bucket. And one more for the road, Victor Oladipo. OKC used him as a Westbrook sidekick, but when he got shipped to Indiana in the Paul George trade, he straight up turned into an all-star. Career highs across the board, led the league in steals, took the Pacers to the playoffs, and gave LeBron's Cavs a serious scare. In 1 year, he went from trade throw-in to franchise cornerstone. So the next time your team makes a trade and fans start crying on Twitter, just remember, sometimes that L turns into a massive W for the other team. These guys didn't just get traded, they got unleashed. Who did we miss? Drop your favorite glow up trade in the comments. And don't forget to like, sub, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.